Welcome back. In your morning medical news, the DEA warning about fake online pharmacies selling counterfeit medications. These foreign companies often use generic names like pharmacystoresonline.com. Drug traffickers, not legitimate pharmaceutical companies, supply these products. The CDC cautions if prices seem too good to be true, they probably are. Taking these drugs could lead to serious harm or even death. New research finds keeping your brain sharp as you age has a lot to do with your heart. The American Heart Association says identifying and treating vascular risk factors like heart disease early may help preserve normal brain function, thus reducing the burden of Alzheimer's disease and other related dementias. According to the World Health Organization, coronary heart disease, which is the buildup of plaque in the body's arteries, is the lead killer in the world. It affects the brain because the arteries narrow, reducing blood flow to the brain and cause damage to the small blood vessels. Being an adult isn't always easy. We know that. Odds are you're juggling more than one thing at a time, and it may all feel overwhelming or have you wondering what else you can endure. Mandy Gaither explains the impact emotional exhaustion can have and has some ways to overcome it.
You may be a caretaker or parent, have a high-pressure job, or grieving a loss. Maybe it's all of the above. Sometimes life can leave you feeling drained.
The impact is quite large, both emotionally and also physically.
Dr. Denise Milstein with Mayo Clinic says emotional exhaustion is when your feelings become overwhelming. It can lead to symptoms like anxiety, irritability, and lack of focus. There can also be physical symptoms like fatigue, headaches, and lack of appetite.
I think one of the difficulties with emotional exhaustion is that it's not exactly a clinical diagnosis that would be captured in an office visit, for example.
That's why Milstein says it's important to stay aware of your feelings and address them. Eat a healthy, balanced diet is the core of well-being. Get regular exercise. Identify unhelpful thoughts such as you're not good at something, then replace them with balanced thoughts.
See if it's actually the reality or something you were just conditioned to believe early on and have never stopped to re-examine.
Finally, she says to find a method for stress management that's right for you.
These can include apps or books, journaling, or going to group sessions or therapy. The important thing is that you do something and you do it with intention.
Dr. Milstein says that emotional exhaustion tends to make people less efficient, less productive, and less present in their work environment. So she says, remember, it can have an impact on many different aspects of life. Don't we know it?